Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and in my video, this is funny. I keep drinking, get drunk, and introduce Japanese sake in English and in Japanese in both those languages. And at the same time, I share the latest information about Japan in English. But before that, let me introduce. This is the sake that today I'm drinking. It's Yamashiro Daku. I think koshimeijo. That's the name of the brewery. It's from Niigata prefectures in Japan. It's junmaidaiginjo nigorishu, and it says kimoto zukuri. That means this sake is produced in a very traditional Japanese way, and it says it's not complete. And the back of the bottle, it says it's incomplete, which means that if we enjoy this sake with food as a whole, it's completed. And then as you can see, I've drunk it already with food, and then it's really confirmed. So like, and also like, as you can see, it's a like really pinkish bottle, and that really makes you feel like the sake must be pinkish, pink color. But unfortunately, not like that. I really thought that I bought this sake because it's a pink color sake, but it's not like that. The bottle is in pink color. Sake itself is regular, sake, but nigoreshu, it's like more like, I don't know how to say in English, but anyway. So as always, I drink sake with my Japanese special sake glass from Kagami Crystal. So cheers. The first of all is smell. It's really soft, not too strong, sweet, cow pickle smell, but not really strong. And then the flavor is oh, so bitter, very bitter, taste and everything. And then like I realized that when I say it's really bitter, that kind of scares people away. But what I'm trying to say here is that the bitterness of sake would go really well with food, and I think that's what they are really trying to say. And it's really mellow, like the feeling and the flavor can leave on my tongue, but after taste it's really clean. So like, yeah, as they say, it really would go well with food. It's good. So like if you ever wonder like, okay, I want to try Japanese sake, but I don't like the sweet sake, and then like my personal preference is that I want to drink it with food, then I recommend you to try this Yamashiro Daku from Niigata prefectures, and the sake brewery's name is Koshimeijo. I think if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I don't know, like, for certain Japanese words, like, I cannot remember no matter how many times I said. And the same things happen for like certain English terms. And let's talk about Japan. So inflations. So like I don't want to talk a lot of names, so I need to, for those people who wants to know um the summary of this video is that still as of February 2022, there is no indication of inflation in Japan. So here's the thing. There is an agency, the Statistics Bureau, the official one in Japan, and they release every month about a lot of statistic data about all the things about Japan, and one of them is CPI, which is Consumer Price Index, which indicates the inflation or deflations in everything. And the latest information that I can get is the result for February 2022. Then the CPI was actually up 0.9% in Japan compared to last February, which is 2021 February. Based on which country you are actually coming from, it may not make sense, or you might be confused that what I'm trying to say here is that. So let me just give you some idea. In the US, the CPI in February 2021 and 2022, that is 7.9%, which means that anything that people are trying to buy, it's almost 8% more expensive compared to last year. In Japan, only 0.9%, which is less than 1%. So in the US, if people's salaries do not increase at least by 8%, then they are losing money. The value of what they have is less than what it is right now. That is why inflation is very important. What's really happening here? Inflation in most of the countries. In Japan, it's only 0.9% in February 2022, which is really weird. And I'm not gonna go over all the details and why that's happening in here, because yeah, I'm really drunk right now. But here's the thing, just please wait until May this year, because right now it's like in April already. A lot of people are saying that the price for those consumer products is increasing in April and everything, and then we are like suffering, and then those situations will be reflected on the data, which is gonna publish in May. So what we are experiencing inflation, but as of numbers, there's no such thing. But do not get confused, do not get yourself confused about it, because it's usually like 2 months old. So like me being living in Japan, finally saying that we are experiencing inflations. So if you're investors or anything like that, don't get confused with numbers that you would actually get from the central government of Japan or anything like that, because inflation is actually real in Japan as well. So I guess that's really all. So I will continue to drink sake, not the same thing, and I will continue to talk about any new information about Japan in English. So hopefully you will be informed. And then if you can subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. So for now, じゃあね。